I am an actress from London and I am so happy to be on this tour of Hamlet. We're with Shakespeare's Globe and we're taking Hamlet to every single nation on this planet over 2 years. It's incredible. We move normally every 2 days between countries. We just take the set and the costumes with us as we travel. We get into a country, put the set up, play and then move on. It's very quick, it's very exhausting, but it's so rewarding to meet different people from all over the world.
I'm an actor from England. I've been working with Shakespeare's Globe and part of this tour to take Hamlet to every nation in the world. It has its challenges. I mean, we do get to go home every sort of couple of months or so. We go home for maybe a week, and it's tiring. It's exhausting. We're constantly moving. It has its challenges, but it's the best job in the world, and I'm so privileged to be doing it.
I started acting at school and I did drama at school, I did musicals at school, and my drama teacher said, why don't you audition for drama school? And I did, and I got in and I trained for 3 years at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, and then I moved to London and I've been acting there ever since, and it's great, but this is a truly special job.
I started acting professionally about 5 years ago. I went to drama school in England, in Bristol, and from there I've been very lucky in that I've managed to sort of work. And a couple of years ago I did a job for the Globe, which was a small-scale version of Hamlet, and then the following year I came back to the Globe and did another production of King Lear. And then now this Hamlet, this is a much larger tour.
Shakespeare's Globe, it's a fascinating building. It's open air, the audience are on 3 sides of you, and it tries to recreate what the theatre was like in Shakespeare's day. And so I did that season, and then they just asked me to do this, which was great and unexpected. And it's a real mix in the company. Some people, it's their first job. Some people are very new to the industry, others have been doing it 40 years, so it's a nice mix. It's been an absolute whirlwind taking this show everywhere. We all swap characters every time we do the show. So you are looking at the play in a completely new way. You might play a scene one night where you're on one side of the stage, the next night you're on the completely different, seeing it through a different character's eyes. So your appreciation of the play, of the world within the play is expanded far more than just doing one character. But also it's been an incredible adventure playing to different audiences because everyone reacts differently to this play. you know, whipping out Yorick's skull in the play means something completely different in Finland than it does in Rwanda, the image of the skull. And for some people, they take the political message of the play, you know, they're looking at their own political situation. For others, it's a raw family drama. So I think the beautiful thing about the play is it's so universal, and that's a thing that everybody, no matter where they're from, can identify with.
It's two things. A, it's the story. It's a great story. Hamlet is a great story. And we all swap around parts, so we play loads of different parts each night. And I play about a dozen parts in total. Basically all the young men at one time or another. And there's so many rich parts in that, and just saying their words and telling that story is a gift. I really believe that travel broadens the mind, and I think, you know, the more we experience and the more I've experienced of different parts of the world, I like to think the more open-minded I've become. You know, I've seen lots of things that I never expected to, and meeting people from all different walks of life is it's enriching, and I like to think it gives me a broader understanding and maybe a broader tolerance, and I think, yeah, I feel like I'm benefiting from the experience.
You know, you've got to take a moment before each show just to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. It's not a case of which lines you should be saying that night, but actually which lines you shouldn't be saying, because my script was just full of different colours of pen, all 3 different ones on each page. So you've got to make sure you've got that sorted before you start, and your relationship with Hamlet sorted before you start, because I might play I love you Hamlet one night, or I'm your best friend Hamlet, or I'm your mother Hamlet. So you've got to get that sorted, definitely. I wear 3 different kinds of shoes, which is really good. So if I ever have a moment on stage where I wonder for a second, I just squeeze my toes in my shoes, and then I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Well, I think it's probably different for all of us. We probably all have, I mean, in the rehearsal process, we all sat around and we did it together, and we would do a scene, and then we would swap out part, and then we'd do the scene again and swap round parts, do it again and do it again. But in terms of the kind of the internal stuff, for me, I think it always starts with me. Each character is how, if I were in that situation, how would I, and then you take what the words that are on the page, and you take what the other characters say about you and what you say about yourself, and build this idea of a character. But I think it always needs to be rooted in who you are. And so when I play Laertes, for example, it's different to when Tommy or Bruce plays Laertes. But more than that, we have 3 Ophelias. So if I'm Laertes and Ophelia is my sister, the relationship between one actor, brother and sister, is so different to another actor that it changes who you are as well. And I think the most important thing for an actor is to be, it goes back to that word, open and receptive, and rather than just think, I'm going to do this, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to say the lines, actually to be able to adapt and be in the moment, and whatever happens on stage, whatever the other actor gives you, to respond to that truthfully. I think that's the important thing.
You just have your one character, and people just see you doing it. You don't need to watch other people doing it. You know, it can be quite awkward in those rehearsal stages, because it's a completely new way of working. But we all really rally together with each other. We've got 12 actors on this show, 4 stage managers, and we're like a really big family, dysfunctional family. We work together, we live together, so we've got to get on together. say if you want to be an actor, to read as much as possible, I think, and to write your own monologues, to write your own scenes, to gather those people around you. If you're at school, start your own drama group if there isn't one there already, and invite your friends and family to come and watch it. It's all about experience with acting with each other, but also, you know, you've got to be able to be a good people watcher. That's really important, because otherwise you'll have nothing or no experience to do your, to perform your character with, and have some fun, because sometimes people take it too seriously. All different cultures around the world, they have a huge history of storytelling, and that's what acting is. In fact, it's just getting up in front of someone and just speaking and enough so that they listen. That's a good place to start.
I think you've got to be really committed for a start. I think you've got to love it. And if you love doing something else, do something else, because it's not an easy career. But if you really love it and that's all you want to do, then I think just work at it. Read as much as you can. Read plays, perform plays. If the work's not coming to you, if no one's saying, come be in my play, come be in my film, then you create that work. Get together with some friends, put on a play, and I think just the more you do it, don't wait for other people, just do it yourself. That's what I would say.